Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Hitch and Yeti here, and today we are in downtown Wilmington. We're going to give you, me and my wife, she's going to be with me today. We're going to give you a little tour of the riverfront area, Riverwalk area, and just show you around and show you some of the cool things that you can do down here. Maybe you're on vacation, whatever. By all means, come with us. Let's go have a good time. So first off, to begin this tour, we're looking at Highway 74, which stretches across the Cape Fear River here in Wilmington. And something that I really like is they have these benches down here where you can sit and watch the boats go by. They have all kind of river tours and stuff, and I will show you that as we proceed in this tour. And this is a great place to come if you want some kind of selfie or something with the Memorial Bridge in the background. This is a great place to come down here on the southern end of the riverfront area. So just keep that in mind. So they also have benches throughout the Riverwalk, as I'm kind of showing you right now, as my wife is actually using one as we speak. So this is a good place to come and just kind of hang out and take in the sights and scenery here at the riverfront. So that being said, let's proceed a little bit further. So they have quite a few dining options here on the riverfront area, and this here is the first one. This is the Pilot House, and it is they just have a really nice area where you can sit out here and eat and overlook the Cape Fear River, and it is really nice. So we just walked from the Pilot House and we made our way down here, and the next restaurant to show you is Elijah's, and this is really a good spot. I've actually ate here before, and always had really good luck with service. And they have some menus out here. Let me squat down to try to show you what they have, some of the food and prices. I try to go slow, but if you want a better look at it, you know, you always can hit the pause button, I guess. So at the time of this recording, this is in July of 2022, just keep that in mind. But they really have some pretty good food here. I have really enjoyed myself here before in the past. And don't sleep on their desserts, because they're really delicious also. But Elijah's, no matter what happens, always be kind. So they have these places right here on the Riverwalk area. They have like an upstairs. They got their seating up there. How nice would that be to sit up there in the morning, have a coffee or even adult beverage in the evening, and then you just look out over the Cape Fear River and you see this ginormous yacht docked right here in front of you. Happy hours. Look, man, they got their own like Sea-Doos or something, jet skis up on the top of that thing, man. They're set. That thing is monstrous. And this place here is called Sauced Cocktails and Fries. Unfortunately, right now it looks like it's closed. Thought I'd at least walk up to the door. And here's the summer hours. If you're interested, if you want some cocktails and fries, there you go. You don't hear that every day. Hey, and there is me in the window. So this next spot right here is called Wilmington's Water Tours, and this is where you can come and sign up and take a little water tour, boat ride around. They have a full bar, fully narrated, spectacular views. Have some drinks, and they actually have this little board out here to tell you when the next cruise is. And then they have this pirate looking character out here. Looks like he's had a rough night with his eye patch. Sinister Sid. I don't know if that even shows up or not. But Wilmington Water Tours right here on the riverfront. That's pretty cool. So real quick right now, we have to get off the main riverfront walk, because there's something cool I want to show you right over here. Got a little bit of art. Looks like they got some sprockets from like a motorcycle or something other up there on his shoulders. But that's not what I want to show you. There's something right here across the street we're going to walk over here and I want to show you this bizarre museum. So right here on the corner of Water Street and Orange Street, we have Museum of the Bizarre, which used to be the Serpentarium many years ago. And I think this right here would be a pretty cool place to come and visit and look at some of the oddity things that they have in there. And I love that one of their catchphrases is, "Of course it's real." So that's right here. We'll go up here and look and see what kind of hours they have. So right here is out front. Enter here if you dare, and here's their business hours. Pretty much 11 to 8 daily. Some of the exhibits they have on display, and they have a Facebook page if you want to go check that out. You got Crystal Skull of Knowledge, Fort Fisher Mermaid, Alexander Hamilton's hair, the Goat Brothers heads, which I think I've seen that before online, which is pretty eerie looking. I think it's like a goat with 2 heads or something. A lot of wild stuff in there. That might be a fun little thing to do, especially if it's a rainy day here in town. Go check out the Museum of Bizarre. One thing that I really like about the Riverwalk area is the streets here in the riverfront area. They're all brick. That reminds me so much of being back in Germany. So the next dining establishment we have is the George on the Riverwalk. And they have their hours posted out here. And here is some of their food items, options that they have. I've never ate here before, but always seems like they have a nice crowd, at least on the weekends when I've walked by before. So you can just kind of check this out. This is actually their brunch menu. So this is right here at the George's at the Riverwalk, and I just wanted to give a quick pan just to show you the outdoor seating. And a lot of these restaurants, they have outdoor seating and indoor seating, but for me, in the summertime especially, I much rather sit outside where I can see the water. And if you time it right in the evening, you can be out here for a beautiful Cape Fear River sunset. And right here next to George, the restaurant here, we have the City Market shops. And right here close to George's, you will start seeing a bunch of the private cruise boats sitting out here to take you on river cruises, where you can do a little sightseeing. And you will normally find them just lined up right here in this area. Look at this double-decker one they have over here. Available for private parties. I believe it. Sightseeing and sunset cruises. Next up to all the scenic boat tours they have, we have Ann Bonnie's Bar and Grill. This is always a very lively place. It must have some good food. It smells good, I know that. And right here is the entrance to Ann Bonnie's Bar and Grill. Welcome, open 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Full menu until 9 p.m. And she is welcome you aboard. Just walk through there, walk down the embankment. It says enter the barge. And then they have some more places where you can get some more sightseeing cruises in. And of course we have soft serve ice cream, shaved ice, and sundaes right here at Lazy Jack's Ice Cream Shack. Ice cream by the scoop. Soft serve ice cream, look at that. They got some signature sundaes, some shakes, some floats, fresh lemonade, and obviously some shaved ice. So now we're going to make our way forward. We're getting to some of my favorite spots now because you can start getting some good views of that beautiful ship right across the river here, the USS North Carolina Battleship. As you can see on the top of the mast up there, they're doing some repair work to it. I know she is at the time getting quite a bit of refurbishment. So right here in this brick building, as you notice up above us, we have quite a few balconies. And how cool would that be to be able to live up there and have that view. You know, I'm a stickler for art, and I gotta show you this. This is so cool. So we're right here in the riverfront area, and check out this art somebody had painted. I love that. And it's like those balconies up there. Maybe they just sit there and they painted that, because that is like perfect right there. That's the painting. And then they displayed it for everybody walking by on the river walk to be able to marvel at it. Great job, man. That's awesome. And then we have another piece of art right here of the bridge. And once again, we turn around and look, and boom, there you go. That is excellent. I love that kind of stuff. All right, so right here we have a gelato shop. The world's tastiest gelato, just off the Riverwalk. And right here is the entrance. And they're open daily from 10 to 9, Monday through Sunday. And by the way, yes, we're pet free. So right here's another restaurant. We have Michael's on the waterfront. They have some outdoor covered seating. Guess I can walk across the brick road that I like so much and see some of the pictures of what they offer here. They got some pretty good looking ribs. New menu in the window. All right, here's your appetizers. Oh my God, that's gonna be like hard to see, ain't it? So now we have made our way down to the corner of Water Street and Market Street. And this place right here is really cool. This is called the Florina. Homemade pasta, steaks, and chops. And the thing I really like about this restaurant is look at the little balconies. They have tables up there. It kind of reminds you of New Orleans a little bit. And you would sit out on balconies and actually eat your dinner with your loved one. So that is pretty cool. I like that. So I went back across the street and we have some art over here. This is some Venus flytraps that some local artists made. And I'll show you, they got like a little placard by Wilmington artist Paul Hill and glass artist Stan Harmon. How cool is that? Some Venus flytraps. Because they are actually native to this area, if you didn't know. So this is something that me and my wife have done in the past. This is the Ghost Walk of Old Wilmington. And this was so much fun. They get a very talented storyteller, more or less, and they take you on a walk through some of the historic downtown areas and tell you ghost stories on this walk. And it is a lot of fun. The later you go, the better. I think it was a lot of fun at night when it was good and dark. They take you to a cemetery. There are just so many good stories in there. So if you're ever interested in that type of thing, definitely come down here and get signed up. This is something new for me. I've never seen this home of the haunted pub crawl before. So any people who like that type of thing, maybe that would be something you try. Well, heck, we might even try it in the future. So I didn't even know about that until I got here today. So buy all your tickets at the Black Cat Shop on Market Street. So we're walking up that way here shortly, and I'll show you where the Black Cat Shop is located. So right over there is the sign for the Ghost Walk. And right here is the restaurant we just looked at, and then the Black Cat Shop is right up there. You see that yellow oval looking sign? That's where we're headed, so let's go that way. And here we go. This here is the Black Cat Shop. They actually have some more signage here. And then look at that mannequin. Look at that dress. Is that not awesome? Oh my God, she's ugly. So also right here on Market Street, close to the Black Cat Shop out front, you have horse tours that you can go on. Horse-drawn carriage trolley. $14 for adults. Children's under 12, $6. There's a phone number down there if you want to make some reservations. And they'll take you around Wilmington and give you a guided tour and tell you all about the historic Wilmington area. Now this place right here is a real gem. This is Kilwins Chocolates, Fudge, and Ice Cream, and it smells unbelievable. If you're an ice cream lover, you like homemade fudge and things like that, and waffle cones galore, they make them fresh. Really a good option if you got a sweet tooth. Matter of fact, it smells so good, we're going in right now. Let's go. Look at all this good stuff. And then this fudge right here. Oh, you ought to smell this place. I wish you had smell-o-vision. Striped caramel rod. Man. That is my wife's favorite right there, peanut butter fudge. Then you got some mint chocolate chip. Chocolate pecan, look at that. Even got lemon fudge. Man, look at all this stuff.
It was a long period of hour, but I didn't see the hour.
Is your mouth watering yet? And then we get into this good stuff. Man, I love caramel apples. How do you make a decision in a place like this when you have so many good options? Now we're down here looking at ice cream. We got cake batter, some island fudge, there's some cookies and cream back there, toasted coconut, Georgia peach. So we moved down here to this end. We got sea salt caramel ice cream. There's some chocolate. There's CD, that's cherry ice cream back there. And then they got a little bit of Superman. That's Superman ice cream. I just cannot do it. It looks like Play-Doh. When I was a kid, I used to take all the Play-Doh colors, you know, and mix them together over time. And that's what that reminds me of. I just can't do it. And this one here is called Wilmington Mud. There's some pistachio. I think pistachio nuts pretty good. That might be pretty good. And then they got a marshmallow s'more here. It looks pretty tasty. All right, I did it. I went with the chocolate peanut butter. This is heavenly. That is so good. Look at my wife. She's already eyeballing it. I ain't even take but one lick. But here we go. I'm gonna give her some now. So I'm being a good husband. So now we're gonna leave the Riverwalk area. And I just want to show you some highlight points down here in Wilmington that you might want to be interested in. Some shops, some bars, breweries, things like that. An eatery or two. And one surprise thing at the very end we're going to go look at too that's pretty neat. So right here on the corner of Front Street and Market Street we have Crazy Mike's. And they have all kind of souvenir wear and things like that. And it's a pretty cool place to go. But it is located right here. And right up from Crazy Mike's you have the Irish pub. And then right next to it you have the Front Street Brewery, which is a pretty cool place. It's got some good food. They make their own beers in there, obviously, because it is a brewery. And that is definitely a happening place to go and have a good time. And here's another place to go buy some clothing. Holloway Shops. So right here on Front Street we also have the Greenlight escape room if you're into that type of thing. This is Wilmington's largest escape room. Quick question. Have you ever tried escape room before? What is it like? I have never tried it. I don't know if it'd be something I'm into. I'm not claustrophobic or anything like that, but I just like to know how you felt about it and how the team worked together. Was it easy? Was it really hard or difficult? I figure all of them are a little bit different, but just like to know some feedback on that. So if you have any, please let me know. So I had to walk a few blocks up from where I was located over on Market Street, but I think this is worth it. So feast your eyes upon this. So this establishment right here in front of me is the Copper Penny. And the Copper Penny's been here for quite some time, but you might notice it if you're a big fan of Food Network's Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. Guy Fieri actually was here maybe 5 years ago or something. It's been a while, but he actually reviewed the Copper Penny. They have fantastic food. It is a really good place to go eat. Got good chicken wings and burgers and things like that, like bar food, you know. But it's really a happening place a lot of the time. So if you're ever in Wilmington, you get an opportunity, come over here and check out the Copper Penny. And right here on the corner of Princess and 2nd Street here in Wilmington, you have Memory Lane Comic and Toys. Really cool store. If you're in the comic books, they have all kinds of cool things in there. Definitely might want to check his place out. And right here is Hell's Kitchen, which is also located on Princess Street. You know, this don't have nothing to do with our riverfront walk, but that is amazing. That is the courthouse here in Wilmington. All right, friends, I have one more thing I want to show you before we end this little tour. The riverfront walk area is pretty much completed now, but there were just a couple little highlight spots here in Wilmington. It's all walking distance. I did want to show you. So we got one more to go look at, and it's got a lot of history to it, and it's supposedly haunted. All right, friends, I have made it to our final stop today, the Theamy Mansion. Let's go look at the front of this place. It's pretty epic. So here we are. This here is the last stop on our little tour today. I wanted to, if you guys are into like haunted things and tours, ghost tours, things of that nature, Civil War times, this is your thing. This place was actually built in 1860, and this is the Theamy Mansion here in Wilmington, and I think it's on the corner of Market Street and 5th Street. So this here would be a cool place to come, take a tour, and learn a little bit about the history of the Theamy Mansion. And it is quite spectacular looking when you're standing here and you just look up at the architecture of this building and think of the time it was built in. I mean, it's just beautiful. All right, friends, that will pretty much do it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this little tour around the Riverwalk today and this extra little nugget, the Theamy Mansion. I think it'd be a lot of fun. I know it's something we're talking about doing in the future. So that being said, I'm all done today. I hope you enjoyed today's content. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please think about subscribing. If you have any comments, please put them down below. I love reading them. Until next time, I'm the Hitchhiking Yeti, and I will see you, friends, in our next video. Everyone stay safe.